today's individual event finals, and just at the last minute, only about 15 minutes ago, did little Jenny Thompson have to scratch because of an illness. She's been suffering with the flu, so what a strong performance at the last minute.
Great first tumbling run right here. Actually, this is her final tumbling run. A triple twist. Just barely misses getting it all the way around. But as I said, it's very difficult at the end of the routine.
Yeah, they just announced that Amber Erdos is a huge Phoenix Suns basketball fan. And, of course, we're in what was until the end of this year, the home court for the San Antonio Spurs. They're moving across town to the Alamo Dome next season. The score a 9.7 for Amber Erdos. And she has to be happy with that. A last-minute substitute did a great job.
From Joplin, Missouri, we welcome Mariana Webster.
Our next performer on the floor, this is a young lady who, as we have seen, comes from Dynamo Gymnastics in Oklahoma City. She's 14 years old, originally from Joplin, Missouri.
Now this is a triple twist during the all-around competition. She had a little trouble getting it all the way around. No. Still some trouble. It actually is more like a 2.5, but she's very quick to get those feet around. Kind of give the illusion of a triple twist. Front pass. Watch this. She to a front with a full and go right into another front somersault. The other day we were joking that you don't really have to know the new code of points. You can just sit and watch a competition and figure it out. The skills you begin to see more often, you know, are the higher rated skills and the ones in which the gymnast can receive bonus with. Final tumbling run. Double back. Good landing.
Well, Kathy Johnson, although she was a little shaky on her opening tumbling run, she had a strong finish.
Very strong finish. It's a double back. In tucked position. She just gets it around, but doesn't move.
And we'll be back with the score for 14-year-old Mariana Webster and the final performances of our stars here at the U.S. Olympic Festival. Now we're in for one unbelievable treat, Kathy Johnson. This young lady just ignited this building the other day with her performance and her presentation on floor exercise. This is 11-year-old Dominique Mociano, trains at Caroli's Gymnastics. And wait till you see this girl sell this routine.
And Bart, we had the impression, the whole festival, that everyone was only watching Shannon Miller. Well, during the warm-up, a huge applause went up, and it was little Dominique warming up her tumbling.
You might remember this music. It was Kim Zemeskel's.
Full twisting double back.
She's 4'3", 55 pounds.
And every inch of her is full of talent and an ability to perform, which is rare at this age. Watch this. 2 whip back, due to a double back. We saw a pass similar to that from Kim Zemeskel when she won the World All-Around title. Big finish. Double back in tight position. And that was way up in the air for her. when you're only 4'3". Now that makes you smile.
And boy, did they love that performance here. Amazingly powerful tumbling for such a young gymnast, Kathy.
Watch these. These are whip backs right in a row. She does 2 of them and then goes through to a very difficult double back. We're going to see Shannon Miller do a similar pass, but through to a double twist. And a double pike finish. This was excellent. Good technique, good height, way up above her head, and a great landing.
It's perhaps important to compare this young lady to some of the other greats. She has that smile and that personality that just says, hey, look at me.
I think a very bright future ahead of this young gymnast.
We saw the same kind of presentation from Kim Zmeskal. We saw it from Mary Lou Retton. We saw it from Olga Korbut.
She has something
23
special.
years ago. Yep, she really does.
It's exciting to be at the Olympic Festival because so often this happens. You see the new stars, and then a few years later you go, didn't I see her when she was little bitty at the Olympic Festival? And all of a sudden they're winning Olympic medals.
And the score for Dominique is a 9.60, puts her in second place. But as you can hear, the crowd of 13,500 here at the Hemisphere would like to have seen a much higher score for that performance. Well, there's been a correction. They moved it up to 9.65, so that still didn't appease this crowd. Now to 16-year-old Shannon Miller on one of the events where she reigns as the world champion.
This is a total performance. Very polished and a combination of excellent tumbling and dance. See if you recognize those whip backs. We do a double twist. Final tumbling run. It's a pike double back. Oh, and a perfect landing.
Oh!
Beautiful.
And they're getting on their feet for Shannon Miller.
We have become so accustomed to this type of landing, this type of perfection. Every single time her feet are perfectly together. And all this with a sore back.
It's interesting, with all the great things that have happened to Shannon Miller over this past year, she said the biggest thing of all this summer was that a couple of months ago she was awarded her driver's license.
It's been very exciting to watch her in this competition with the U.S. Championships coming up less than a month. We're going to see great things.
Now we'll wait on the score for Shannon Miller on that floor exercise routine. A 9.975, just short of perfection.